Today we're going to give you an overview on the 2020 Burstner control panel and also the Truma 6E heating system. So first of all, the control panel. We have a dial in the centre which has two gauges either side. This side is for your voltage and this side is for the water levels. First of all, we have a light in the middle which is an indicator to show that you have your 240 volt hookup or EHU. To power the van on and off, we press the power button, which is often otherwise known as a master switch. The button above, which is a little graphic of the rear of the vehicle with a battery, is our leisure battery. So we press the button and it will give us an indication on the dial what our current voltage is. So at this vehicle, which is at 13 volts, is fully charged. The graphic underneath is the front of a vehicle, again with a battery in, which is our engine battery. Again, at 12.7 volts, is fully charged. The graphic on the top right hand corner is of a tank which is open at the top, and that gives us the percentage of our fresh water when we press it. Obviously this is a display vehicle, so nothing is indicating, but it will indicate on the right hand side if there's how much water is in the tank. And in the bottom right hand corner, again another graphic of a tank with an opening at the bottom, which is our wastewater or a grey water, and again if we press that button it will give us an indication on the dial. And then on the far right is our a graphic of a tap, which is our pump, and that is to get water around the vehicle. This here is our Truma 6E heating and hot water system. To turn it on, we just press the centre button. To operate the system, we have a turn button which we can spin, and then we click to select, and then this button here is to go back. This is your normal screen which cycles through the time, and it will also cycle through the temperature as well. We've not got anything on at the moment, which is shown by this display at the top, but when we get to showing you how things work, little graphics will show in the top line. Also, we have a small symbol which shows that we are connected to mains. So then we have the main menu, which if you notice I got to it by just clicking, and then we have a series of symbols, and when it's flashing it shows that that is the one that I've selected. So if I turn, it will then flash as it selects the different symbols throughout the menu. So the first one is the heating, and as you can see it's a symbol of a vehicle with a thermometer, so therefore we know it's the temperature. So if we click, it tells me I'm off at the moment, and then I can select my temperature. When I've selected the temperature, I then click. The second one is our hot water system, which obviously is a graphic of some water with a thermometer in. The second one is, like I say, a graphic of some water with a thermometer, which is obviously our hot water, where we have Eco, Hot and Boost. Eco is 40 degrees, Hot is 70 degrees, and then Boost turns off the central heating and puts it all of the power into the hot water. And if you notice, I just clicked back to go onto the main menu. This here is our fuel. I'm just going to click onto electric first because it was on gas and we don't have any gas on the van at the moment. So when we click on the fuel, you'll see we have a graphic of a gas bottle and two lightning strikes. The gas bottle denotes obviously gas, and the lightning strikes denote our electric. On this system, if we go on to the fuel, we can work on gas on its own, a mixture of 1 kilowatt electric and gas, 2 kilowatt electric and gas, electric on its own at 1 kilowatt, or electric on its own at 2 kilowatt. Obviously, as this is a pitch vehicle, it's just come up an error because it was on gas, and obviously we don't have any gas connected on the vans, but when I click on electric, it should now fire the boiler on electric. And then the final is a symbol of a fan, and that's how much power we're getting through on the fans, or how much it's going to blow through the blowers. So if we put that on high, and as you can see, as I'm on high, it's also blacked out two of the fan symbols. And then quite quickly on the top, as a glance, we can see that we are up to a flame here, which is actually just to say about the heating. We have 2 kilowatt electric and we're on high fans. So if I turn our heating up now, and I make sure we're on 2 kilowatt electric and high fans, that again shows that it's working. If we go round, we have then a start and finish timer. We have the clock, and we also have settings. And then the final symbol is a spanner, which tells me the settings, which you can go through and make changes as and when you need. So as we can see here, if we look at the top line, this is your screen that cycles through. It shows a flashing flame. That isn't anything to do with gas, that is purely to tell us that we are heating up, and because it's flashing, it's saying we're getting up to temperature. When that turns solid, it will obviously then mean that it's up to temperature. It quickly tells me that I'm on 2 kilowatt and tells me that I'm on high fan, and it tells me that I'm hooked up. And then it will cycle through the temperature and also the time. As a little tip, if you just want to adjust the temperature quickly, you don't have to go into the main menu, you can adjust it from that screen. So we can set the temperature to what we want and then make sure we click. To turn the system off, all we do is push the button and hold it till it says off.